Hey guys. I wish I had words right now. I thought I would, but I don't. I'm pretty heartbroken. Just attended a viewing for a friend of mine from college. We met about a year ago. And it's community college, so, obviously everyone moves on afterwards. But he and I, we stayed in touch a little bit and hadn't talked to him in quite a while, and found out Sunday night that he had taken his own life. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on. He went to college far away, and I stayed here. But we were classmates and friends and did all our projects together. I'm not going to say his name just out of respect for him and the family. But he was one of my favorite people. He, honest to God, me and him got along super well. He was the kind of person that could get along with anybody. I just can't believe he's gone. I didn't have any mutual friends with this person. I walked in there, took a little memorial card, and I really wasn't there more than 10 minutes. I wanted to be respectful to the family, but I really, really wanted to say goodbye. And I, honest to God, feel sick right now. Just, seeing his body there, just knowing that his last moments of life were not good. Just knowing that he was unhappy. Just laying there so peacefully, knowing that his soul was already gone. And he wasn't really there. It was just the body that God gave him here on this earth, his tangible, breakable body. I wish I had more to say right now, but I still feel like it's important to make this video, and I feel like it's important to say this because, okay, for all of you out there who feel like you don't matter, like nothing matters, I want you to hear me when I say this. If you kill yourself, if you do anything to harm yourself, you're gonna hurt somebody. You're gonna hurt more people than you know. There's nobody in this world, I don't care how evil, how bad you are, there's nobody on this planet who doesn't mean something to somebody. Nobody has lost that kind of credibility. And that includes you. I don't know what went on during his last minutes of life, and I wish I could just go back in time and tell him that he mattered to me, because he did. I told him that he was my best friend in the whole class and that I loved being with him. I told him those things. But I never emphasized just how much that really, truly was. I wish I had gone into greater detail with him. He was a lovely person. His obituary and everything just... talking about how helpful he was and how kind he was, and you matter to somebody. And if you kill yourself, you're going to destroy somebody's world. Even people that you only knew for a year or for a little bit, you're going to break their heart. You're going to ruin their week, their life if you do that. Don't do it. Just, I don't know how, but find a way around it. Get help. I have a wristband on my wrist right now, and I'll take a picture of it later. But it's the suicide prevention hotline. I have had it on my Snapchat all week. And with a picture of the young man that I just went and saw. He was only 19 years old. That was so hard. That was so hard. I don't know what happened. I really don't, but just wish I could tell him. Wish I could have been there in that last moment and said, if you do this, you're going to hurt me and a lot of other people. You matter to me. Matter a lot. I had him on a list of people, like literally intentionally trying to get together with these people. People I haven't seen in a while. People I want to stay in contact with. The last time I heard from him was probably 6 months ago. I'm not good at crying. I'm not good at, especially in situations like this, my emotions don't come right out. I can be a very private person, and I can try to always be the stronger person too, but I'm just, I don't know. Now I'm just, seeing his body laying there in that casket, just so lifeless. Wish I could have done something. I literally thought about him 2 weeks ago. And I didn't message him. Just wonder what was going on. I just don't know. I just don't know. What was going on in your head? What was going on in your heart? What was the one thing that could have been done to have just stopped all this pain? Stopped all this hurting? Just what could have been done? I just don't know. I checked that list recently, and he was actually at the top of it because I was, taking people's names off little by little as I was getting back together with them. But the last time I wrote him was just after Christmas, so literally 6 weeks ago. Maybe. I think that's right. Just don't ever do this to anybody. I don't care how mad you are. I don't care how much trouble you're in. If you do this, you are seriously going to hurt somebody. And you just don't know how much. You matter to somebody. I mean, let this be the video that stops you. Just please don't. Please don't. I'm in pain right now. I just watched the lifeless body of a wonderful person lay there. And let's have a little talk about this too. My coworker Jasmine and I just had this talk today about how, we're trying to distance ourselves from certain people because, all they do is talk bad about other people, and all they do is, just constant gossip, and how we try to distance ourselves from those people. And think about what you say before you say it. Think about what's going to come out of your mouth. I mean, you don't know how much weight your words might carry with somebody. You don't know what you might do, what you might say that might really hurt somebody. Don't be selfish, be kind. Don't gossip, be kind. Don't talk about people behind their backs, because you could stop something like this. Be a friend. If somebody is struggling, be a friend. Life is just so short. Life is so short and so hard for all of us. It's hard. We all have something we deal with. It doesn't matter how rich or how protected you are. There's going to be hardships in life. There's going to be problems, and quite frankly, we've got enough of them in this world. I loved that person a lot. Talking to him was one of my favorite things. He brought me so much comfort. He just brought me so much. He really was. He had that comforting spirit. I'm not saying that just because he's dead, because he took his own life. This was true of this person. This person was kind, helpful, compassionate, sweet, wonderful. And he's gone. He's literally gone. I don't know why, but he's gone. Took his own life. I don't have an explanation. It's just, I can feel it in my chest, I can feel it in my legs, I can feel it in my neck. It's just awful. He's gone. I had every intention of getting together with him, and now he's gone. There's no going back. There's no second chances. Not on this earth. There's no second chances for it. I wish I could just go back. Right now I just want to wrap my arms around him and tell him over and over again that I love him. And look, if you're considering doing it, don't. And if you are not being nice to somebody, if you are talking bad about somebody, you need to make it right. You need to make it right. You need to try and see things from that person's point of view, and you need to be a friend. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He was 19 years old. He would have been 20 in July of this year. Now it's over. There's literally no going back or making things right, you know. What he went to the grave thinking is what he went to the grave thinking. I don't know, guys. Just it is okay to ask for help. In the description card of this video is the suicide prevention hotline number. If you are going through something, if you know anybody who's going through something, get that number. I'm dead friggin' serious. Don't end up with regrets. I'm serious. Don't end up with regrets. Because you will. This is life. This kid's gone. There's no telling him anything now. Can't go back and tell him anything. He died not fully knowing how I truly felt about him and how he was one of my best friends. You know, life gets busy, but you've still got to make time somehow. You never know when something might just save somebody's life. You really don't. Trying to make a heart. I can't. I'm holding the camera with one hand and doing this with the other. Get help, guys. Don't put anybody through this. Don't put anybody what I'm going through right now. To the person that's gone, I love you. I regret not doing more to try and engage with you, especially last summer. I'm sorry for not doing more to try and find you. I'm sorry I didn't just push more and send more messages, because I should have. Because you were awesome. I loved you. I am just heartbroken through and through. I love you, man. Also, guys, down in the description, I'm going to include some, if you're in the mid-Michigan area, I'm going to list some numbers of some counselors, therapists that I know that are good. Probably just counselors, but I will hook up hospital lines. I will put down like hospital numbers and stuff. Do whatever you need to do to get help. Just don't do this to anybody. It would be better if you were embarrassed asking for help than it would to put somebody through this. Please don't.